What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing you another video. So today I wanted to talk about something that I haven't talked about at all, because this is something that's brand new for me. Just got into it, watched the entire watched this recently, and that is the show Gotham. So immediately when you hear the word Gotham, you probably think Batman. Simple as that. Batman, right? Okay, so Gotham City, obviously, right? So, I've been watching the show. The show's been out, I believe, for like a year or so now. Love it. So good. I finished the first season, and they're going to start the second season this September the 21st, which I'm so looking forward to. Really, really excited for it because I love the first season, and I can't wait for the second one. The way that they ended it was so smart, and if you're a Gotham fan, I definitely say, like, I would love to talk to you guys, because I'm a huge Gotham fan. You may be wondering, why did I decide to start watching Gotham? That was due to the fact that when I was watching Comic-Con, I was watching some information about Gotham, and I was interested about it, and also I've been people have spoken about it here and there to me, and I've also seen clips every once in a while, and I remember seeing that like really cool clip about like how the Joker was introduced in that show, and I was like, this is interesting. And so because of all that more, I just eventually came to the conclusion that, hey, you know what, I might as well try to watch this. And I did watch the first season, and I watched it in like 2 days. I might have been joking about that, because I really, really was interested in it. And once I got into it, I mean, I was hooked. And personally, I've loved every moment of it, and I can't wait to the second season, because there's a lot of characters that are supposed to be introduced, like I think it's Clayface or something like that. Harley Quinn has not been confirmed, and Harley Quinn is one that would be interesting to see when they introduce her. Especially since he is such a huge face in the Batman universe. Surprising. There are other characters as well that are supposed to be introduced. I think Mr. Freeze might be introduced at one point or something like that. I don't know. There's a couple of characters that really haven't been introduced, but I mean, Penguin has such a huge role in the first season. Riddler has, like, towards the end, oh my god, insanity. I mean, if you haven't watched it, you should see like the later part with Riddler. Holy moly, he is insane. How he goes from Enigma to what he becomes and all that. I mean, really interesting. Selina's really cool. She's the human form that she becomes, obviously, Catwoman. And there's also Jerome, who is the Joker. And you would think just if Jerome sounds black, which would be a little bit racist, but and I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's black. I mean, if you're stereotypically, you might say it. I don't say it's black. I mean, I don't say it's racist, but I don't think it's black. But usually you don't see Jerome too often, so it's a little bit different. But also, this is like supposed to take place, I believe, in the '60s, so names are a little bit different. So anyway, cool stuff. There's a lot of different characters that are featured in it. A lot of background. There are characters that are brand new that never have had a face or never were known prior to the show. But of course, there were other characters that I forgot. I wasn't mentioning, like Two-Face was shown in the show in some form, and Scarecrow. All these were as humans, not as their typical beings that we know them as regularly. So if you know the other forms, definitely interesting. Obviously, Catwoman is one of the few females at this time. Harley Quinn, obviously, this is before, hasn't been shown off. Batgirl hasn't been shown off clearly. Barbara and Jam Gordon are definitely huge characters. And just overall, there's a lot of different characters and stories, and so much going into the show, and personally, I know that the next season is supposed to have a bigger emphasis on the ones that become monsters, sort of like Crockett Killer and those kind of characters as well. So I'm very excited to see the next season. If you're interested, I definitely recommend you guys watching Gotham. Really enjoy it, and I would love to talk to any of you guys who are interested in Gotham. I'd say that it's definitely a good show. I knew that at one point I was going to watch a superhero related show that was out, whether it be Gotham or The Flash or Arrow or one of the other shows. I haven't watched any of the other shows myself. There's also going to be a Supergirl show eventually, as well as another show I'm forgetting the name of right now that's supposed to have that kind of idea, as well as the show Heroes Reborn, which I actually did watch Heroes back when that was out, but that I might watch. But those shows, but like Gotham has been a show that I can't say enough about it, because it's really good. It's really, really good. If you haven't watched it, again, I would highly, highly recommend it, because it's just something fun and good to watch. And this is more or less so just a discussion, just talking about my opinion of the show and saying that I love it. I really do love it. I think that if you guys are interested, definitely comment below. I'd love to know what kind of things you think of the show, what ideas you thought of it, what characters you hope to see, and more. So anyway, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. So anyway, guys, goodbye.